Hello everybody, and welcome to my FPL YouTuber apology, as I was the world's cheekiest scrub, and picked Harold Kane over Haaland.
All around me are familiar faces.
But when I'm feeling down in times like this, I just remember and relive a famous quote from a wise man, which reads, "Unlucky! FPL team selection!" Reviewing last week's points with an unlucky of the week, unlucky, and a daddy of the week. Oh yes, daddy! Previewing next week with spicy score predictions, a tasty transfer watch list, crazy captain thoughts, and my team selection in this game week preview. We're in wibbly wobbly game week 1. I scored 52 points. Which means my overall rank in the world is... This segment was cut due to triggering images. You are currently all ahead of Bacon Boy. Congratulations.
I can't believe you've done this.
But my unlucky of the week was Harold Kane, more like Harry Payne, more like Harold Lame, being an absolute blanker with HAALAND hauling. Unlucky! And my daddy of the week was Mo Salah, who although was captained by everyone and their nan. I was actually really close to captaining Kane instead, but decided not to be a cheeky scrub, getting Salah's haul doubled. Oh yes, daddy! Where my not so sexy team finished like this, with a whopping 3 returns in game week 1. 3. And my goalkeeper was my joint second highest point scorer with only 7. So our first in the world, road to number 1, is definitely still on, right? Right?
Now I'm panicking.
But no, the show must go on, as my team isn't actually that bad, you know? Or at least that's what I'm going to keep telling myself, you know? And I have actually made a transfer already, so let's see how dank that is, and hopefully our team can be much better. In the Game Week 2 preview, where we start with the watch list, the players that have tickled my pickle in the last game week that I could be tempted to bring in this week. I wonder if anyone can guess who I've already transferred in this week. Well, that is right, you sexy sausages. Big Boy has already done an epic gaming move of Harold Kane, Harry Payne out.
Get 8!
To bring in HAALAND to enter HAALAND. I did a cheeky early transfer here, you know, not to be priced out, because Kane's price go down, Haaland's price go up. But my plan was always to move Kane to HAALAND this game week, but I just didn't expect to be 11 points down from it in game week 1. I like it. But now my slightly more sexy team is looking like this, where we've got the Edward Mendy saving me last week with his saves, but hopefully we'll be saving all of the Kane shots this week, as I swear to God, right, I will actually kill someone if I've just transferred out Harry Kane when he didn't score me any points, and I'm already down over everyone, and then he goes and scores against my keeper and gets all the points himself, and then also takes away the clean sheet from my keeper.
I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear.
But no, Mendy, he will save us. Right. Trent and Robbo couldn't handle the Mitrovic last week. You know, the striker that can't ever score goals in the Premier League, yeah? Yeah. My double defense says otherwise. But hopefully a home game here will actually see them get points. In before Zaha goal, so, you know, that's going to be, I like it. Cancelo was playing so good last week, I actually started lactated. And if I didn't get Haaland in this week, I would 1000% go captain a Cancelo instead, because he is actually going to get all of the points against Bournemouth at home. I'd happily take his bone in my mouth, if you know what I mean. Then an even Perisic didn't start the first game, so I decided to start looking at ways to unalive myself. But then I realised he could probably go the entire season without starting and come on for just 30-minute cameos and still end up scoring like 10 goals and still end up being one of the highest scoring defenders. Yeah, we'll allow it for now. Away to Chelsea next, could see him benched again, probably. But the fact that I have a Mason Mount in here, you know, I'll allow him to not start so Mount can go and score, and then Perisic will come on and then score and it's all good, you know, yeah. And that is top 10 things that will never happen. Thanks. Moving up the field to the midfield, sees a Mo Salah against a poor Palace. Now this right here could genuinely be a proper spanking, like, which you would definitely chuck the captaincy on, right? But then you realise there is actually a certain someone stopping that. HAALAND. But I actually wouldn't be surprised if Salah actually got Mo points, because he's just Salah. Mason Mount is next as my 8 million midfielder of choice. And now he's playing Spursy. With Kulusevski, Saka, and even bloody Maddison scoring more points than him last week. Where I was actually backing Maddison all pre-season and backed out just because of the Newcastle bid, and now he's looking much, 10 times better than a Mount here. That is what you call unlucky. Mount didn't look too good, has a tough fixture now, so I kind of want to stop talking about him right now and let's move off him. Otherwise, I'll actually move him off of my team. Pedro Neto had a whopping 2 points and 1 sexy roulette last week, so a guaranteed haul income in here, playing Fulham at home. And then Leon Bailey has Everton at home, who still look wibbly-wobbly. But actually, Villa almost look more wibbly-wobbly, so that's just not great, is it? I wouldn't be surprised if either of these were absolute blankers here, but what are you going to expect from midfielders that cheap, you know? So we'll let them off for now, you know, we won't transfer them out just yet. Or will I? No, we'll let them off. For now. Forwarding on to the forwards with our new recruit, Erling Haaland. Haaland. I was always going to bring him in game week 2, but was not expecting the massive unlucky of him scoring 2 goals and Kane blanking in a game where Spurs score 4 goals. Like, what? That is actually the biggest unlucky. But although we have used a transfer and I'm already points down, Haaland is now finally in to play Bournemouth at home to actually go and score all of the goals! Haaland. Then to finish it off, we have Gabby Jesus. Was a blanker. I look like a planker. But he actually looked good. Playing Leicester at home. Good fixtures later on, you know. It's all good. The bench with Danny Ward not starting, unlike some other cheeky scrubs in the community. Like, what are you doing, lads? Andres Pereira first on the bench, who I'm almost hoping could come on because he looked pretty good. And then a Neko Williams and a Greenwood there too, who I really hope don't come on because no, they ain't getting points. But that right there is my team set up for this week. Looking a lot more saucy this week with 10 home fixtures, the best big boy premiums, and all of the extra spice around to hopefully actually get me some points this week to continue this first in the world goal. Can it still happen? Yeah, I think it can really still happen, right? Yeah. But no, honestly, we're not that far behind, so we can still do it. Captaincy. Now, I'm thinking of captaining someone who could enter HAALAND this week. Someone to go and score all of the points, to at least keep this captaincy streak going, even if we didn't get all the points. And is there a man in my squad that can do it? I think we actually have a certain Norwegian who could do it. Wait, what's his name? Haaland! Erling Haaland being my captain this week, coming in to get double the points, and hopefully more than double the goals in this game, playing Bournemouth at home. A Mo Salah will be my vice-captain, who would actually not be my captain over a Haaland if I didn't have him, as I would actually probably go for a João Cancelo. Ooh. But you should never vice-captain a player playing in the same game, you know, just in case God sneezes or something and the game gets cancelled. No, can't be doing that. Gotta vice-captain someone in a different game. Salah, vice-captain, it is. Score predictions. Last week, we had a diabolical start here, only getting 5 results right, and not a single score correct either, which, you know, is a bit of a unlucky. But this week will be better, with Gerrard vs Lampard up first, the banter manager derby, who is worse than the other. Honestly, this is like judging which 2 pieces of shite smells the best. Like, no thanks. Thankfully, my nose is blocked, just like my feelings towards this game, so a draw 1-1 is what I'm going for. Arsenal-Leicester will probably make me want to jump out of a building right here, with all the players I own not being involved in the points, and all of the players I almost owned being involved in the points. So hopefully we're not involved in too big of an unlucky year, with an almost draw I'm going for, 2-1 win to the Arsenal. Brighton-Newcastle is the battle of the B-boys, the teams that are looking to make that step up, with both of them knocking that door. Only 1 knock per team in this game though, a 1-1 draw, which could go either way, because you know that's how football works. Man City, Bournemouth, Haaland double brace, 4 goals, 4-0, 4 nipple twists, and 4 times I will shout, lucky. That is all you need to know in that game. It's going to be amazing. No, can you imagine if Haaland doesn't go and score, and Kane does? Southampton going down, Leeds 2. Now, the Saints are actually in trouble, I think. Not even Sherlock Holmes could work out a solution for them. Where Leeds just have enough American firepower to get the job done, 2-1. Wolves, Fulham, which is probably the most knee-jerky prediction the world has ever seen from Bacon Boy right here. Where I'm going for the Mitrovic man, FC, Fulham to win, only because they just scored 2 goals against Liverpool. Yeah, that's it. But I also really wouldn't be surprised if Neto got himself a goal. Why? Because I own him, and that's the only reason why. 2-1 to them. Brentford will be buzzing to play Man United, but not too much in my predictions, Well, yeah, Man United were, Man United last week, weren't they? But I think this game will actually suit them better, and I reckon Ericsson is going to go and score the winning goal just for bants, because, you know, why not? Unlucky Brentford. Forest West Ham, the Lingardinho reunion. So you just know he's just going to go and score and then dab on all of the haters. But I actually think he'll forget what team he's playing for first and score an own goal, making West Ham, the bubble blowers, blow them over. 2-1 win to them. Chelsea versus Spursy. I can't see how Spurs don't win this game right now, you know? And you all just know Harold Kane is just going to score the goals after everyone sold him and everyone brought in Haaland. Imagine if he goes and scores like a hat-trick and Haaland goes on blank. No, that would actually be a big... I like, 1-0 to Spurs there, though. And we finish it off with Liverpool Palace. Liverpool can't even beat Fulham. So based on form, guaranteed to not win this game, right? Loser pool. But no. Then you realise Palace just don't have Mitrovic, the world's best Premier League striker. So no, easy win to the Liverpool. 2-0 I am going for. And those are hopefully my sexier predictions. Hopefully get more of them right this week. And that right there is my FPL Game Week 2 team selection done with. Hey! Now, we did have a bit of a wibbly wobbly, unlucky start in Game Week 1, right? But even though we are a nice 5 millionth in the world, the lowest I think I've ever been, which is a bit of a oof. We are actually only less than 20 points away from the top million, so we are nowhere near close to giving up on that first in the world. Honestly, even people lower than me could still go and win it, you know. So don't worry, Game Week 2 redemption time incoming, and we're going to actually score all of the points. But that is going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, and also, remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.